Alright guys, so I know it's a few days late, but hey, I have a life, and also, I had to, dedicate some hours, because the show did start at, 9 at night, and I had work in the morning, so I had to, watch a few episodes, and I had to, break it up, basically. But we're finally going to do my review of Echo. This is the start of the Marvel Spotlights. That's right, this is what they're going to be calling these Marvel specials now, is Marvel Spotlight. Which, on one hand, I like, but on the other hand, I was like, I kind of like the feature presentation kind of it. But who knows, maybe they'll bring back the feature presentation stuff for later Marvel work. Who can say, really? Anyway, so let's get started with talking about this this show. The show's great. The show definitely, for a gamble of making it a more mature, darker, more Marvel show that we haven't seen since the Netflix days. It's really good. Honestly, this show was a beautiful marriage of the dark and grittiness of the Netflix shows with the budget and the kind of grandiose storytelling we have from MCU stuff. And it comes together and makes a beautiful peanut butter sandwich that I just want to eat. I'm gonna not do that analogy ever again. Anyway, so I think we were all waiting for this show after how good Hawkeye was, and I rather enjoyed this series. I really like how they really tie in the Echo with Daredevil. And again, I'm glad on one hand, I'm really glad that they decided to have Daredevil in the first episode and just kind of get that out of the way rather than just have it like in She-Hulk where it's like, when's Matt coming? When's Matt showing up? When's Matt getting here? There was that. I liked She-Hulk, but there was definitely a part of me that was like, yeah, when's Matt showing up? When's Daredevil coming? And Daredevil was here. There he goes. And yes, Vincent D'Onofrio. We'll get to him in a bit. But let's talk about the character of Maya herself. For an actress who is mute and has to depend on sign language and visual, on facial features, I think she does a damn good job. I think she does phenomenal work here with this character. I think the actress did a phenomenal job with the work she was given. And yeah, you can definitely convey through sign language. You can see her easily conveying all of this anger and pain and everything else that happens in her life. And she's basically giving this great performance and bouncing it off of these other great Native American and Hispanic actors. I really loved it. Also the show reminded me a lot of Sons of Anarchy, which I really loved. So I did like that Sons of Anarchy vibe in this series as well. I rather enjoyed seeing that. I really enjoyed seeing that as well. As for the other characters, all great. All of them spectacular. I really liked Maya's extended family and how they're all kind of criminals in their own right. I rather enjoyed how well she plays off of all of them, and yeah, they're all really great, and you really get a lot of sense with a good amount of time with them for the 5 episodes we have. This is one thing I will give Disney over the Netflix shows, because thank God these shows can convey episodes in a less amount of time rather than just, I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people who can binge watch 13 hours of their life to watch a single season. I'm fucking sorry I can't have the wherewithal to spend 13 hours of my day watching this show. So 5 episodes, two of the some of them under 40 minutes. That I can do. That I can give you. I can give you that. And also have great storytelling in 5 episodes. Woo. It also is very clear that they really did mean to have this be a 5-week event, but clearly Marvel got cold, Disney and Marvel got cold feet of trying to do a mature show. And I'm sure also, they didn't have a lot of... It also shows that they didn't have a lot of faith in this property. Because, yeah, they just dumped it in January, all the episodes. And I guess they just, didn't have a lot of faith in it because, again, the Marvel shows have just, like, that was the same thing with, like, they did daily episodes of What If. So, yeah, it kind of shows that Marvel and, well, more in line, Disney is having trouble with the marketing. And it kind of sucks because this show was really good. I rather enjoyed this. And again, this show takes advantage of being a violent TV show. This show really there is some great fight choreography in here. Some great sweeping shots, some great one-takes. I loved all of it. There is some great fights in here, and they are very well put together. And of course, Vincent motherfucking D'Onofrio, bleh, Vincent D'Onofrio back as the motherfucking Kingpin. That was something they were really banking on with what marketing they had. They were really showing that, yeah, not only are we, you know, he back, but don't worry, Netflix Marvel still in canon, which I always considered to begin with. So to have it all, like, to have all of that back, like, to have that, all of it, and to have D'Onofrio back, and he ain't missed a beat. Like, D'Onofrio gives a just as great a performance as he did in Daredevil, and in Hawkeye, everywhere. This man has made Wilson Fisk his character. There is no doubt in my mind that he has made Wilson Fisk. He is Wilson Fisk. That's all I can say. He gives a phenomenal performance. Now let's talk about Maya's powers. Like, the whole thing connected to Chafa, one of the first people. And I like how it's, like, because again, a lot of people didn't know this, and I think some people who were, like, trying to bash in some of these reviews was like, oh, she's Native American and she's Spanish? Oh, what garbage. You're capable of being, you know, descendant of two different races. That is a thing in real life. I don't know why that's suddenly a problem, why that's a problem with some creators of, she's like, oh, right, she's not white, and she's a woman. I forgot. Sorry, totally forgot. These right-wing cucks really hate anyone who is a woman, and especially who isn't white. Silly me, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think a lot of people forget that, and especially with this version, who is more based in realism, just being a really good fighter. Yeah, Echo does have abilities. Like, Echo does have abilities. And they kind of morph it a little here, but it isn't too dissimilar from what she had before. I rather like this kind of natural progression with her powers, and it was pretty cool to see, like, the history of, like, native peoples through her bloodline. Very Assassin's Creed. I definitely got a major Assassin's Creed vibe from that. So yeah, all in all, great show. I really don't like how Disney did this dirty, but I should expect none less from this company. Anyway, so all in all, great show. Good job, great success. I'm not doing my Borat voice again. Anyway, but you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Echo? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.